Hello, guys. This is Midas fellow Jimo. You're welcome. This is fantastic. You're welcome to what called annual and automated trading strategy. And I quickly want to let you know that it's crazily alarming the way things are going, the space of the robotic, and then we're getting things more bigger, and then a lot of things are getting more nervous, because of the robotic system and a whole lot of things that we're maximizing the space. Now, you agree with me, if you are not along with this movement of the space, you are actually missing out. There was a time I was doing a teaching about the new knowledge, right? The decentralized knowledge, and many persons do not really understand what the decentralized knowledge is all about. And what do we mean by that? The decentralized knowledge had come to the point where you don't struggle to understand what you're doing per time. You don't struggle, to get things done faster than before. I was listening to some documentaries about, when I was teaching, proper teaching about the change of knowledge. Okay. Oh, this is robotic evolution, and automated trading. Okay, so and I was explaining practically on what I ever say to happen in the world of knowledge that is being decentralized and the pace at which knowledge changes. And it quite looked cumbersome and unbelievable. And that I said something, if I could still remember, about 5 years ago, and I said it looks scary where we're going. Now, scary in the sense that the pace at which things are changing and the level of complexity for you to cope with the changing pace where we are going now, changing. So it looked bothersome to me. I tell myself and I ask questions every time and say, hey Felix, how are you going to cope with this changing situation we're having in the space, right, of robotic? And so robotic is changing every day by day. You're having a whole lot of things, and but quite unfortunately, many of us are still snoring. And so I'm not going to bore you with so much thing. I want you to watch this documentary because I have some fantastic opportunity for you, especially those of us in trading ecosystem. You are trading, doing your business. Robotic is going to do a lot of massive things for you. Now, I'm going to be centering my training on this Trojan boat that trade meme coins that you can use to maximize trading of meme coin. And they actually have a new robot I'm going to be explaining subsequently, maybe by the month of August. It's crazy and it's still around meme coin. And I'm going to be talking more again too about you trading where you can trade futures and spot. One of the lovely things about this is that you can trade future and spot here, and which is going to give you DCA and at the same time what grid. Okay, so now I know a lot of you may not understand what we mean by this, so I'm going to be showing you more of this, you trading, Trojan boat, and perhaps this Telegram boat for passive income. And it looks more risky and scary. So I'm going to be exposing you to three major boats. There are other boats, of course, the importance of ChatGPT and what's happening around ChatGPT. And so let's quickly look at and listen to this documentary. And it's going to look scary, but you may not be able to listen to it all. So pay attention and don't go away and until we finish this. Okay, let's go ahead.
Chronologically from July 2023 to now. But let me just set the stage real quick. You had AI companies dropping the craziest humanoid AI robots that are legit starting to think and learn autonomously. I'm talking a Mecha, Optimus, this whole new breed of androids. Then you had big dogs like Boston Dynamics. Oh, and get this. There's even a company that's low-key created a robotic body ready for freaking AGI. It's been that level of crazy. And honestly, it's been wild just trying to keep up with all the major updates and breakthroughs. But don't worry, I got you covered. In this video, we're going to take it step by step, going through all the biggest robotics news chronologically from July 2023 until now. So let's just get started.
So a mecha, a groundbreaking robot from Engineered Arts that talks and mimics human expressions and movements, now draws
AI is changing the game for app development. Firebase is here to help. We offer a platform designed to support you throughout your app and business.
2, making it a fascinating blend of tech and art. This AI robot looks like a human but doesn't have a specific gender or race, with a gray rubber face and hands. It can move its arms, fingers, neck, and face, letting it show emotions and even talk. With microphones, cameras, and facial recognition software, it can interact with people just like a human. Now, recently, OpenAI and a Norwegian startup called 1X made an exciting announcement about the launch of their first physical robot named Neo, which looks like a futuristic astronaut, can move around, handle things, talk, and sense its surroundings thanks to its arms, legs, cameras, speakers, microphones, and sensors. Ameca and Neo are excellent examples of AI in human-like forms. They don't just respond to commands, they can also show their intelligence and creativity, like when they draw. Let's examine how they manage to do this. So first, let's talk about Ameca, one of the most advanced human-shaped robots in the world, representing the forefront of human robotics technology. It is designed specifically as a platform for development into future robotics technologies, such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. One of the most impressive features of Ameca is its realistic human-like appearance and motion. Ameca can mimic human expressions such as smiling, frowning, or winking, using 24 motors in its face. It can also move its head, eyes, and mouth to follow and engage with people. It can speak in different languages and accents using text-to-speech synthesis or pre-recorded audio. It can also gesture with its arms and hands using 20 motors in each arm and 12 motors in each hand. It can even play rock, paper, scissors or give a thumbs up. But Ameca is not just a pretty face. It also has a high degree of dexterity and fine motor skills, which enable it to perform tasks that require precision and coordination. For example, Ameca can write with a pen, type on a keyboard, play the piano, or solve a Rubik's Cube. It can also draw with a pencil, which is one of its newest and most amazing skills. Ameca's drawing ability was developed by Engineered Arts in collaboration with researchers from the University of Bristol and the University of Bath. The project was funded by the Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council and was presented at the International Conference on Robotics and Automation in May 2023. The project aimed to use artificial intelligence to make drawing more imaginative and accurate. The researchers used a combination of techniques to achieve this goal, such as generative adversarial networks, style transfer, a method that can change the style of one picture to match another, like making a photo seem like a painting. Inverse kinematics, a technique for determining the movements of a robot arm based on its intended final position, like holding a pencil. Proportional integral derivative controllers. These adjust a motor's speed and force to get a specific result, like drawing a line. Using these methods, Ameca can draw different first physical robot. Neo is a human-like
Now let's look
robot
at Neo.
powered by OpenAI's systems such as GPT-4, DALL-E, Codex, and Clip. It can learn, understand commands, and even create images or code. Designed to look like a future astronaut, it can move, handle objects, and communicate. OpenAI plans to use Neo as a testbed for their vision of artificial general intelligence, AGI, which is the ultimate goal of creating AI that can perform any task that a human can. It was unveiled in July 2023 at the Neo Accelerator, a startup accelerator founded by Silicon Valley investor Ali Partovi, which partnered with OpenAI and Microsoft to provide free software and mentorship for budding AI companies. And it was one of the highlights of the event, where it demonstrated some of its abilities and tasks. Neo is one of the most innovative and ambitious robots in the world, representing OpenAI's remarkable but
I'm
have
just
different
tapping for
goals.
you guys
Ameca
to.
aims to express itself through art, valuing creativity and diversity. Meanwhile, Neo wants to learn and improve its abilities, prioritizing intelligence and efficiency. While both robots are impressive, they bring up societal questions and challenges. AI robots like Ameca and Neo can bring lots of changes to society, some good and some bad.
Of
They can
course.
make learning and entertainment more exciting, help us with tough or boring jobs, and spark new creative ideas. But they also have their downsides.
Yeah.
They might take over some people's jobs, question the
Stop.
importance of human values, or even harm us if they malfunction or are used wrongly. It's important that we design and use these robots properly so they benefit us and don't cause harm. AI and robotics have an exciting yet unpredictable future. These future AI robots will be smarter and more human-like, impacting how we live, work, and view ourselves. We're committed to guiding this future, ensuring ethical and responsible use of these technologies. Our goal is a world where humans and AI robots harmoniously coexist. All right, now let's talk about China's latest craze, human-like AI robots. So China is creating robots that look and act like us, but better apparently. First, let me introduce you to EX Robots,
EX
a company
Robot.
that specializes in making robots with real-time facial replication. That means they can copy your expressions and emotions in a blink of an eye. The
Come on.
CEO of EX Robots, Li Boyang, demonstrated this by making faces at a robot, who then mirrored them back at him. It was like watching a weird game of Simon Says, but with more wrinkles and less fun. X Robots claims that their robots can interact naturally with humans, thanks to AI and language models. They say they can understand what you say and respond accordingly. But what if I said, looking like a melted waxwork there, buddy? Would they cry oily tears or just serve up some epic? You have a large Facebook audience. Why not
So guys,
monetize?
so now
Already
what I'm
monetizing it?
showing
Why
us
not
this,
try to
guys,
reach people? I'm the epic robo
that whole
repartee.
lot of things you
I
need to
guess we'll have to
understand.
wait and see. The technology behind these lifelike expressions is quite impressive, though. X Robots uses movable electric units on the robotic faces, which can simulate different muscles and movements. They also have a specialized system for generating expressions, either by
Come on.
using predefined scenarios
Come
or by
on.
collecting biological data from human faces. So basically, they can steal your smile and use it for themselves. How creepy is that? But facial expressions are not the only thing these robots can do. They can also perform various tasks and abilities that require skill and finesse. For example, there was
A computer cursor with nothing but his thoughts, reintroducing him to activities like playing his favorite game, Civilization the Sixth, for hours on end. The live stream, which aired on Musk's social media platform X, showcased Arbaugh maneuvering through the chess game on his laptop using the Neuralink device. This technology aims to empower individuals to interact with computers through thought alone, bypassing traditional physical interfaces. Musk previously mentioned that Arbaugh had been implanted with the Neuralink chip in January, which enabled him to control a computer mouse through thought. According to Arbaugh, the surgery was super easy, and he was discharged from the hospital just a day later without any cognitive impairments. However, Arbaugh and Musk are quick to remind everyone that this technology is still in its infancy. While Arbaugh's life has significantly improved, allowing him to engage in activities he thought were lost to him, he notes that the journey is far from over. The technology is
Enough, guys. I've just given you what you need to hear. And so, why is it important? Those of us in business have been using AI for so many things. Example, I have platforms. For instance, those of us who are trading, you're trading crypto, you're trading Forex. I do a lot of things on AI. And then, so you do not need so much stress the way we used to have before. Now, I use token metrics for data analysis, for instance. However, I'm a subscriber. I'm a premium member of Look at It, and then it costs you maybe about several thousands of dollars, right? In the maybe about $3,000 in a year or something. I've forgotten, but you can check it pricing of the AI robotic system for analyzing the market. And that's one of the lovely things that I've always explained to people to maximize what it has to do with AI. So we do data analysis, we do research study, and all of that using AI to do review of the market, both in the crypto, the Forex, and all the like. So you can imagine what's happening. So if you are still lacking behind using AI, what you need to know, what you used to know about AI is not what is happening right now. There are a whole lot of upgraded stuff about AI. All you need to know is to settle down and learn the basics on how to make use of AI, artificial intelligence, for your research study on your crypto, for your research study and trading. Now, let's quickly go. So I still use AI, in different market data analysis, so things are future, not analog anymore, any longer, so but automated and all of that. So we have different AI systems that I've used 3 commas, I've used a lot of things. Now I know definitely most of us have used different AI platform for trading. For instance, you have different AI here, some cost you much money, some cost you few money and all of that. If I give narrow of that AI robotic trading softwares, you have Dash to Trade, Winner Eye, Waka Waka, Percent Trader AI, PEEP, 1000 PEEP Cyber Climber System, Golden Package, GPS Forest Robot, Forest Gump, Gumboat, Lens Trade, XG Gold Robot, Forest Fury, Tobal Scalper, EA Builder, Network AI, stock traders, and all there's so many of them like that I've used now. Now, I've just showed you that there are so many AI systems that you do not need to bother yourself. You want to learn about forex, you want to learn about crypto, you want to learn about how to invest in crypto and all of that. One of the greatest aspects that's changing the narrative right now is about the Telegram. So Telegram bots are crazy. Of course, I'll be using Telegram bot on the Coinix and connected to my exchange like Binance and all of that I've been using to trade, using my Commerce and Coinix, and then you get a signal from your Telegram and it picked up to your, linking your account to your Telegram and then pick your exchange, using your API system. These have been very, very fantastic. Now, good news. I know a lot of you will be asking me, hey, Felix, how do I use AI? And I've used AI before and then they blow my account. This is where you need to pay attention. Number one, how do I effectively use AI? So I have about 3 AI I'm going to be talking much about right now. Now there are so ChatGPT is a crazy AI that you can ask about trading idea every day and all of that, just for you to listen to it, and you can ask, and if you want to test run there, you can use, for instance, I'm going to show how you can talk to ChatGPT and then ask about trading idea. There's a new interface of ChatGPT where you can speak to it and ask an idea, right? And then you have 3 comments like, but I'm going to talk about ChatGPT, and then I'm talking about Telegram bot. Of course, if you're in Nigeria, I'll be using AI on OKES to manage spot futures and manage portfolio. But quite unfortunate, OKES is going to be shutting down operation in Nigeria, and so that's going to be very painful. And so if you're in Nigeria and everyone, you probably will not be able to use OKES. If not, that'd be very lovely. But we have some AI on Binance, but might not be so fantastic as user friendly as what we used to have. But I think Bybit and KuCoin does have AI activities too on their system. So of course, you probably need to learn, all right, to how to use it. But there was no AI exchange platform that had been so fantastic like OKES. Quite unfortunate, no problem. So we're going to be looking at the Trojan bots for meme coin trading, and then you're going to be looking at Telegram Octbit. This is a passive income system, but risky, right? Then you have you trading both for trading futures and spot, and then managing the strategy on DCA and grid. Of course, this one is for forex signals, and those of you who want to subscribe. Now I'm going to take it. Now let me just experiment how the ChatGPT are actually used for examining trading, for instance. So now I'm going to use example. Let me just do example very quickly for you guys, and then that's going to be a lovely one. And I'm going to share the page with you right now. Let me share this guy, and then test running the ChatGPT. If you want to, for instance, I want to trade and I can ask ChatGPT. Okay, so let's see the AI robotic. Yeah, where is it? So you have chat box or ChatGPT. Here we go. Here is ChatGPT. Okay. So all I need to do in this ChatGPT is to look at it. If you look at my screen, right? If you look at my screen here, you see, sorry. So if you look at my screen here, you're going to see this, you're going to see this, this point. You're going to see this, what's this one called? Talk to me. You're going to see this here, this red, what I'm cycling down there, like a headphone and all of that, all right? Like a head down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change to that. So watch and listen. All right, it's connecting. And just listen to what's going to happen.
Sure, I'm all ears. What's going to happen?
Hi, ChatGPT.
Hi there. How's your day going?
Good, I'm fine. I'm just a newbie in the trading of forex and crypto, and I want to be profitable today. Can I have a suggestion on the best pair to pick, taking a cognizance, or based on my equity? I just have about $100. I need a suggestion on the pair to pick, and I want to make profit, and then the strategy to adopt, and other risk management and other guidelines because I'm a newbie.
Getting started with trading, whether it's in forests or cryptocurrencies, can be exciting and a bit overwhelming. Here are a few suggestions and strategies to help you get started with your $100. And a true one, choose the right platform. For cryptocurrency trading, consider using user-friendly platforms like Coinbase. They have a lot of educational resources for beginners. You might be talking about carbon credits or investments in sustainable projects, which would require different platforms. Start small and learn with small trades to get a feel for the market. Don't put all your money into one trade. Instead, maybe start with a small amount or $20. Peer-to-peer, P2P trading platforms like P2P trading, where you can trade directly with other users. Look for stable coins like Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, ETH, or even small cautious with lesser known ones, as they can be more volatile. Understand risk management. Set a budget. Only trade with what you can afford to lose. Diversify. Don't put all your money into one asset. Spread your investments to manage risk better. Use stop loss orders to limit potential losses. The maximum loss you're willing to take on a trade. Technical analysis, chart reading, and use technical indicators like moving averages, RSI, or MACD to inform your decisions. Research and news. Stay informed about market news, especially in crypto, as prices can be influenced by news events. Education and practice. Take advantage of free educational resources online. Platforms offer demo accounts where you can practice trading without risking real money. Stay calm and patient. Markets can be volatile, especially crypto. Don't let emotions drive your trading decisions. Stick to your strategy and be patient. Trading can be risky, so it's essential to continue learning and make informed decisions. Would you like to know more about any specific part of this process?
Yeah, I would love to know, especially on the Forex, a peer to peak that will be going to be profitable for me today, and then how to go about it. I don't just know anything about the Forex, and I want to be profitable considering my capital size.
Getting started with Forex trading can be a bit challenging, but with the right approach, you can start learning the ropes. Here's a basic guide on how to get started and potentially make them, especially with a small capital like $100. Understanding Forex basics. Forex trading involves pairs. You profit from the changes in the exchange rate. Between most traded currency pairs are called majors, like USD, GBP, USJPY. Choosing a Forex broker, select a reliable Forex broker that offers a demo account, low minimum deposit, and good educational resources. Some popular brokers are Oanda, Forex.com, and eToro. Make sure they are regulated and offer a user-friendly trading platform like MetaTrader 4 or 5 and MT5. Starting with a demo account, begin by practicing on a demo account to understand how trading works without money. Familiar with the platform and test your strategies. Currency pair selection. For a beginner with 100 pairs, as they have more liquidity and tighter spreads. Your USD, Euro against the US dollar, British pound against the US dollar, USD's yen. Harsh 5 basic trading strategies. Scalping. This profits on many trades by exploiting small price changes. It requires constant monitoring and is not ideal for everyone. Entering and exiting trades within the to avoid overnight risks and can benefit from swing trading, holding trades for days or weeks to capture trends. It requires less time watching the market compared to trading. Risk management, leverage. While it can increase profits, it also magnifies losses. Start with low leverage. Stop loss orders. Set stop loss orders to protect your capital. Decide how much trade and stick to it. Risk only 1 to 2% per trade. With $100, limit your or $2 per trade. Educational resources, online courses. Websites like BabyPips offer free courses for beginners. You follow reputable Forex traders for tips and strategies. Books. Consider reading for dummies or similar guides. Keeping up with news. influenced by economic news. So keep an eye on economic calendars and news releases. Events like interest rate decisions events can affect current. Final tips: stay disciplined, stick to your trading plan and strategy control. Avoid space, continuous learning. Keep learning and adapting your strategy gain experience. Forex trading involves risk, and there's no guaranteed way to make a profit. It's crucial to educate yourself and practice before investing real money. Would you like more details on any specific part of Forex trading?
Not at all. Thank you. I appreciate you for this knowledge.
You're welcome. I'm glad you helpful. If you have any more questions as you get started with trading, feel free to ask.
Thank you.
Happy trading.
Thank you. Bye for now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you just seen what I've just done now. And down, this is ChatGPT. And then you saw what's happening and everything we just did now, the whole thing is recorded. And then if I want to take the, what they call, if I want to take the, if I want to take the hard copy, and I can pick it up and all of that. So that's one of the things you need to understand. It's amazing. Things are happening, and quite unfortunate, people are snoring. So opportunity abound, and so you have no complaint whatsoever about the market. And all you need is just little knowledge or basic guide, and you're going to be in insane money. So let me quickly look at the Trojan boat I use in trading memcoin. So I haven't researched on my call it for me, on my desk screener. So what I do simple is that I go to my Trojan boat and I open to trade on it. So let me quickly open the Trojan boat and show you how it looks like. And then it's amazing. I'll tell you seriously, it's amazing. And so I do not need to disturb my brain. One of the unique aspects about Trojan boat, so I'm going to go to my Telegram. So everything you need about to use Trojan boat, it's free. You are not paying anything to use Trojan boat, of course, but you just need the right knowledge of how to make use of it. And of course, you need to have an idea of the token you want to trade. So this is a Telegram, all right? And then if I go to my Telegram, I have Trojan boat. If you go to my, the comment section, you're going to see on Trojan boat. For instance, if I go back here, so if you use the link I sent on our group, you're going to find a Trojan boat to how to set it up and all of that. So very simple. Now, this is the point. Now, when you click on the Trojan boat, it's going to bring you up like this as if you get started. And all of course, now what you want to do is that how to actually go about, you want to go to settings. And then when you go to settings, you want to set all of these parameters. If you want to know how to go about it, I always said this, I advise people to use their parameter to turbo. And of course, you want to go to what we call buy settings. And on your buy settings, you want to actually check your slippage. Now, listen, if you are trading a very low meme coin that just gets started, it's important you can just put your slippage on 10. But if it's not new, you can put it on 3 or 4 maximum, and so that it can reduce unnecessary charges. And then you go back again. I haven't done that. You step back. So when you go back, you're going to set, I always allow my own to be on auto buy. So when I paste the contract address, it's going to automatically buy what I want to buy, right? So if I put it on auto buy, it's going to automatically buy everything I ask it to buy. Okay, that's one of the fantastic things. And then it's faster for me. And then sometimes I can do DCA liquidity when the market gets here. So that's another thing you could do about it. The next thing you want to go is to go to what we call sales settings. And in the sales settings, and you want to look at the slippage. Probably I can put the slippage on 5 or 4, if it's coins that already have gained some liquidity in the market, and so it can always go that way. And then next I want to go to auto sell. And auto sell, I can set my selling point. If you might buy whatever I buy, if you get a 50% sell 50% of it, you get 100% sell 15% of it. So you can always set it this way. For instance, you have to touch here, and in your own case, it's a new one, you're going to click on add order, and then perhaps put, maybe I said, okay, 50% or by say 40%. Okay, when the market have done 40%, sell 50% of my asset, but ensure the total accumulative here should be 100%. If not, your order is not going to be recognized, and that's how you do. And then I'm going to be making money in that dimension. Do you understand? So this is Trojan boat. It's amazing. every Solana cryptocurrency that I trade, it's amazing that that's what I do in trading using Trojan bot. I can tell you till tomorrow, it's amazing. I do not need to disturb myself. And I said, well, I said on DCA too that I can DCA buy, and then I go when the time market come to a particular region. You have DCA. There's a copy trade setting too. I can copy some trader. At that point, I want to go to advanced. For instance, if I go to advanced, you're going to see that I can do what we call what? DCA. I can do a DCA trading, right? I can do a whole lot of things on it, but enough of that just to show you how this thing can be very fantastic. So this is Trojan Boat, and then you can always get to make profit. And so sometime I want to, if I go back now, I can see position, and then some coin that are pull you are going to see, and those ones that are still in profit, you can see this, I'm still in 75% profit on USDT, and then 47% or 3% on Solana, and that's what you are seeing here right away. All right, so it's so amazing that both, the amazing thing about both is so fantastic. That's about using memcoin. I have about 3 different bots I use for trading Solana, for memcoin Solana, and I have one I use for trading any token memcoin on Tone, and the one I have on Coinbase protocol. So you want to get more, you have to chat up with us, and then you need to get started. Less stress, much money, and that's the logic about the whole thing. Now, quickly, I'm going to go to the next spot, and then that you are going to be surprised of this spot. The next spot is, the next boat is this boat I'm going to go to next is the boat that you use to trade futures, right? That you use to trade futures and spot, and it's called UT boat. Okay, quickly, let me just stop this guy, and I'm going to show you about the UT boat. Okay, I'm going to go to UT boats, but quickly look at it. Let me just open my page here. Now, you're going to see that one of the fantastic thing about this is that if you are not informed, you are deformed and you cannot perform. So UT boat is amazing. The day I got to know about this boat, it's just on you download it, you download the app, right? So if you are following me, there's going to be a link on the chat sections, and you click on it, or if you want to take more detail, because there are other things you need to learn about it, how to set it up, and it's so fantastic. So trading for you, complex transaction made simple, all right? Automated crypto trading boat for everyone. Trade crypto like a pro without being one. Use a powerful trading boat and algorithm strategy. Now, I quickly need to explain something to many of us. Now, for instance, I've been using 3Commerce Go for many years, right? But many persons, when they come, they do not really understand what is in 3Commerce. They and then they mess up the whole thing, and then they run away. But I've been using it for more than 6-7 years, and it has been super amazing. Quickly, let me tell you about it. One thing about both. Both is automated, right? But it still requires human support. Now, the people who maximize robot are people who understand what the market is, and that's where you need knowledge. Now, if I have knowledge about the market, for instance, let me go to the cryptocurrency, using maybe my, let me go to cryptocurrency, maybe go to my chart, for instance. So I understand the market is going to move or it's not going to move and all of that. And then I quickly plot my activities to follow the trend of the market, right? And so if that, I understand that, okay, let's say this is 1 hour, so let me go to 1 hour time frame on this is Bitcoin or whichever cryptocurrency, and I discovered that, okay, doing my analysis or just basic analysis, that I know that, okay, Bitcoin was going to be rallying up, that is going bullish, right? If I know that Bitcoin was going to be going bullish, maybe since yesterday, for instance, and I engage my bot to be trading Bitcoin for me. So when it's trading Bitcoin for me, what am I doing? I'm going to be making money, but I'm not going to be there 24 hours for this. I only set my bot, and this is my logic. This is what I do. When I set, I know that market is going bullish, I enter long on my futures, and they continue to trade. When I see the market has gotten to resistance, and of course, the market is going to turn, I stop the bot and allow it to run short again. And in that order, you're going to be making money. So that means there should be an interval when I come to check. And I can tell you the secret is that because Bitcoin or cryptocurrency market, sometime by weekends, tend to start going down because of human behavior, and then I tend to send my market to short, and then that's another lovely thing. So then if the market is ranging, I'm going to engage my grid bot to be trading within a range, and that's one of the fantastic things that many people do not really understand. And so when you are settled to actually follow up, right, the procedure I've just explained, you are going to be making insane money when it has to do with a trading bot. All right. So, but what you need to do is that you want to be guided by our community, because I created about 3 different groups now: the general group, robotic general group, and then there's another group of VIP general VIP group, and then there's a VVIP group for robotic. Why? How do I put that? Those of you just want to learn more, of course, you registered, with UT Trading, and then other ones I probably will send a link on the chat box, and then you get to learn and understand how to use. Then when you sign up, one of the lovely things is that UT Trading is free. You are not to pay anything to join. And the moment you join, how do you join? I'm going to show you. When you join, you don't need to pay any subscription to join, but you need to now feel a gas in your account while trading. And how do you trade? You're going to connect it with your broker. If you're in Nigeria, please take note that if you are trading with UT I would advise you to, and then you are using your OKES. For instance, my account that's connected to OKES, I've disconnected it. Even my trade commerce connected my OKES, I've disconnected, because henceforth from August, you will not be able to use OKES in Nigeria. And on that note, don't connect it with your UT trading. So I would rather have to connect with Bybit and other exchange. I'm going to show you those other exchange you can use with UT trading, and it's amazing, right? So minimum, I always tell people to fund their gas fee, maybe $100 or $540, so that can serve you for a very long time. Because the more trading you are trading, the transaction fee is taken from that your gas fee, because they both cannot have access to your withdrawal or transaction pickup from your broker or exchange. So let's quickly look at it. I'm going to share with you trading, just like the way the interface looks like. I can tell you it's super, super amazing. I would like to you. It's super, super amazing. If you do not understand, this is not a marketing gimme, it's not a marketing language. Now, this is how the platform looks like. All right. If you look at it, so when you sign up, and if you take the link and sign up, it's going to ask you to download with the link. You can't actually get now. So let me go to Play Store. You have to use the link. So click, and it will lead you to a Play Store and all of that. And one of the advantages I always tell people is that in both like this, if you just go and sign up, and then without having a person you have as a community member to put you through, you may be struggling on your own, right? Now, if you look at it, how many exchange can I use this UT bot with? If I click on API binding, you'll see now that I banded this account. I can have many bots. I have many bots. I have one I band with Bybit. I have a separate one I band with Bings. I have another separate one I bind with OKES before. Now I've removed it. I'm going to take that one to MSC. That's lovely. I love the one of MSC. So I'm going to remove the one on OKES and take it to MSC. So now, so that means I'll just open another one, download on my MT4 Play Store, and then I will connect to my MSC. So I have the one connected with Bybit presently, and I have the one connected with Bings, and I'm going to connect with MXC. You know why? Because all of these exchange like MSC, Bings, they trade other tokens that are still low gem tokens or meme coins that become so major than trading activities happening there. But you need to understand the volatility. So that's how it connects and all of that. If you see the trading, and then how do I go about trading, you have different stuff I have seen in this platform. Even if you want to be taking Signal, you can take Signal. There are people who trade here. They're showing you how much people have done trading Signal and all of that. If I go to the manual, so you have different boats, okay? You have different boats. For instance, if I go to market and when I want to trade and I click on, so you're going to bring up so we have DCA, beta, we have DCA. These are new ones, maybe just like smart trading. These two like smart trading. Then I have AI DCA, right? AI letting parameters and all of that. I love this AI DCA, right? Which is spot trading sideways. And then you have AI DCA on futures. There are some other parameters you may not be able to change. These are my major favorite one. This guy, this one. It's my favorite one, this one. Let me tell you why. This is less risky, and either you have any experience so much or not, you can actually, though maybe slow because it's spot and it's grid. So, but anybody can actually use this, and especially when you just attend to basic things. And one of the lovely things we have in our ecosystem in Plan B is that If you come in and then I'm creating a different group on this robot, separate, not general group and all of that. So you can be guided on how to set up your boat and then maximizing the trading activities and all of that, which is going to be a beneficial thing for you. Then the other one again is the DCA. All right, you have the DCA spot. The DCA spot you can trade, but I always tell you, I monitor the market. When the market is now not doing well, I stop my boat and adjust again. That's one other thing. Now, this is the most used one, the DCA futures. All right, if I tap on this DCA futures, look at some of the fantastic thing around this is that number one is that you have a long, you have short, you have hedging, you have auto single. Now, let me quickly explain all of these futures you are seeing. Let me quickly explain all of these futures you are seeing. You see this long, you see this short, you see this hedging, you see this auto single. Now, auto single means when you launch into a particular coin, now is the bot that will pick the signal, all right? Is the bot that will pick the signal and trade based on the signal provided by the bot. And now another thing is that I'll put in a cycle, it continue to trade. So it can take long now. When the market come and give another signal to short, haven't closed that one in profit, then it will take another short. You do not need to adjust it. The only difference is that I've observed is that if you understand the market trend, maybe the bot has opened a short position and then it will close it at loss. It will always wait until the market hit its take profit. It will never close it in loss. So sometime if you are trading and you discover that the market trend is changing, absolutely, then there may be a need for you to manually close. I do that so that to avoid, just waiting for nothing, and that's that. But outside that, you will continue to trade like that, and you have your floating loss. One of the things I've seen is that there's a setting you can do, you can't be liquidated. You can have floating loss over time when the market return is going to give you what you want. That's this auto hedge. This auto hedging, auto single. This auto hedging, that means going to open two positions at the same time, long and short when you open, and then at the other one get to the profit. This one too can give you some temporal loss, if you do not understand the market. But for instance, let's say Bitcoin now, it will enter long and short at the same time. So that means when the long go, it will have taking profit. As the short come back, it will take profit. That's another advantage. But those of you who understand how to do market and trade, when the market is bullish, for instance, let's say since yesterday or since where Bitcoin went to $53,000, you can as well have entered long, allow it to run and all of that. So all of these settings, I'm not going to do it here. There are so many settings. Those of you who have traded crypto using trade commerce with me in Plan B, you will find this one is difficult because this is just a replica of what we have known, about in trade commerce and all. So yeah, in the short, the same thing. So the DCA, like I said, the DCA spot, they are fantastic. The grid are amazing, seriously amazing, and all of that. And that's how the robot actually works. So if you look at it now, there's a signal. If I click on signal, look at signal, future short trend signal, BCH is saying you should short, and then you should short how many hours ago? Okay, 15 minutes ago. Atom short, that's about how many minutes ago to about 30 minutes. Oh, I can't really see. Now, other ones are there, long signal, this one, which coin is this? See, Susie 15 minutes ago, and all of that. So assuming I want to take this, if I just click launch, okay, so if I just open it now, right? So if I just open it now, I will have to probably just, if I want it, or I can check all these parameters, right? If I just check this parameter, if I just check all these parameters, I will now want to book this parameter. Is a short signal BCH at $371, and then click on the signals, and then so if you click launch, it's going to pick the trade just like what I did now. And then you probably want to adjust some of those parameters and allow it to run. So one of the difference is that when you give you signal, just click launch, it's going to launch it automatically. So look at the markets, and that's what it is. So it's lovely. Another thing is that for people who are building affiliate, you can equally build affiliate here, because this is a good bot that can generate money for people, and then you build affiliate to make money. That is that on YouTube trading. This is one of the best bots I've ever seen. If you take it easy, gently following up, you are going to be making a whole lot of money. Okay, so enough of that for UT trading. Now, another boat I'm going to show to you is the third one. I call it Orbit. So look at Orbit. Orbit is actually a passive Telegram bot trading, right? If you look at it now, this is a passive Telegram bot trading. That's why I call it risky. And if you look at this account, it was open on the 19th of April this year. And then I'll just test running in as, okay, let me just send in little fund in, like, is it $20 or something, and allow it to run. And I will observe it till, all right, yeah, $20 or $19. So, and I observe it like in 2 months. Yes, that was in 2 months. And I saw that, oh, wow, in 2 months, it has done over how many percent? And so I was, okay, let me experiment a withdrawal. That's why you see this $42 withdrawal. So when I saw that happen was when I have to send in $100. Sending $100 because there's a fee, then it was $99. I think it was last week I have to do that. Now listen, what this boat does is that, it trades, and when it trades, now when you are sending in money, any amount of money you are sending in, 10% of that amount is going to be collected, all right, by the platform. So assuming you send 1,000 in, 10% of it will be collected, right? And the trading starts, continue that way. Sometimes you see very fractional percentage, right? Then at the end of the day, now once you have made some money, you want to withdraw, 10% is equally collected. Now you may ask her, is it profitable? Seriously, it's profitable. Now, if I click on my account, you will see, okay, it was $13 before, so loss must have happened. If I click on trading, you can check the statistics. Let me check the statistic. 24 hours before was more. Now look at 24 hours. Good. It's about 2.97. It was more than that before. If I look at, let's look at the statistics again and look at 3 days. 3 days. What about 5.21%? I go back. Let's check another time. What time again? Let's check 7 days. Check 7 days. All right, 7 days, about 7 point whatever percent. And then let's check I think 1 month. The next is 1 month. So in 1 month, it must have done about 40 something percent, if I'm not mistaken, about 46%. And then let's check 3 months. 3 months. So assuming I didn't withdraw that money, I withdrew. And after I withdrew, I didn't even remember to now put in another money until last week. So that means in 3 months, it's seated about 237%. Do you get it now? And that's exactly what this boat, I've been seeing it amazingly, and it was doing what it was doing. That's okay. Why I say it's risky for me is that because your money is going to be here, right? So if I want to withdraw it, just to go and there's a procedure, I make a withdrawal and that's all. And then sometimes I have to go to their platform and see updates about them, about, sometimes you see successful trade that was taking, yada, yada, yada. Where is it here? Okay. So, okay, see channel, and then some discussion that we're going to have. So see there, so lost trade. So prediction was unsuccessful, price down to this also price. So that means they lost about 25%. That's what it means. 0.25%. This was successful. Okay, a trade was picked, and then maybe prediction was successful and making about 0.13%. Another one open. Okay, sorry about that. So another one open. So we're waiting for that one to know where the direction of such market is actually going. So this one was not successful. This one was successful, all right? So this one was successful. This one was equally successful. This one was successful. Then you have, this one was not successful. This one was not successful. So that's why you see statistics of the successful, trade and all of that. And then they have a chat group too, where you can follow up, when you must have. So if you go to my comment section, the link is there. Or those of you on our group, if you're on my Telegram group on the cash flow system, or you are on any of the group, it's all right. So you can see the link, and all you need to do is very simple. How do I go about it? You just need to register, just copy the link, paste on and follow the chat. And then until established you and do everything, Then you can now click to deposit funds, something like this. Mine is already like replenished. So if I click on account, right? If I click on account, right? So you can see top up your balance, assuming I want to add fund. If I click top up my balance, it's going to show me the wallet I need to deposit the fund to. You get it now? And that's as simple as possible. And that's how this one works. There's no struggle, onto what to do. It's so simple and direct to carry out operation. It's very simple and direct to carry out operation. I can tell you, honestly speaking, this is working. I'm just telling you what robotic, there's so many robotic activities that's already happening in the space. Quite unfortunate. A lot of people are snoring why things are happening. So you will not ask me, okay, how do I register on this one? I said a link will be sent to you. Click on it, follow it, go to it take you to your Play Store, Google Play Store, click download, do your registration, go to your email, copy the code, verify. Then the first thing you probably want to do, you go to your asset, and then you can deposit money, right? So if I deposit money, for instance, and you are going to deposit USDT through, all right, through Polygon. You can see recommended through Polygon. So deposit at least, as a beginner, deposit at least $100. And then once you copy the wallet address, after you have deposited that, you can now buy UGAS, okay? You can buy what? UGAS. Look at it here. So if you go here, look at UGAS. So look at UGAS. The minimum is $15 to buy 1.5. It's not meaningful, all right? But if you want to test run the boat, of course, you can do that. So, but I always advise to start from the $100, which is going to buy you 10,000 UGAS, discount 95 or whatever. So 60,000 UGAS will cost you 540. And we check that, okay, what average of what can I make if I buy UGAS of $95? Well, it was estimated that by the time the boat trade and trade and trade, and you have made average of $1,000 plus, the UGAS must have exhausted, then you will refill it, and that's all. And then, but if you see that you have traded and traded, your UGAS finished, you are not profitable, so you can stop using the boat. But for me, I think I so much love, this boat and all of that. If you see this account, it has not even consumed anything because it was no longer, it was connected this one, and then to do some experimentation. So ladies and gentlemen, this is so fantastic. Now, I have other robotic. I will be putting us through in separate order. You are still watching. I quickly want to advise you, chat up with us on +234, right? 9047044998. You want to be part of it? +234 90470998. I call the number again, +234 9047044998. Go to our Telegram group, ask questions. Those of you on Telegram group, the link are there. Go to the chat sections of this YouTube training video you are listening to, and then be part of this. This is super, super amazing. It cannot just get better than this. It's so lovely. I'm telling us, it's so amazing. Things are manifesting, things are fantastically happening, and all of that. So if you are listening to me on YouTube, on Facebook, you can go to the chat section too, and then register. I think I can take up the links, and if they are available, right? I think just Trojan boat, Octibot, and UT boat, right? These three. Then the subsequent time, I'm going to be talking on other boats like 3 commas, yeah, and other things that you probably want to make use of, okay? So this is Felix, and then the team leader of Plan B Express. We are together to build our wealth. Financial freedom is so important. Personal economy, you must pay attention to building your personal economy. So thank you very much, everyone. You want to go, you can go and then ask us on Plan B community on our Telegram. Remember, the number is +234 9047044998. Thank you very much for your time. And so until next time, will come your way. So pay more attention. Let's make money together. Together we rise, and that is Plan B Express. Bye for now.